So while my model is processing, I want to take a few moments to talk with you a little bit further about Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf is a company that's been around for several years, 116 years to be exact. It was created in Berlin, Germany by a gentleman by the name of Hans Schwarzkopf. He was a chemist and he had a shop there. And he began doing some potions and things and sort of tiptoed into the fact that women needed hair care. We, Schwarzkopf, were traditionally first throughout the entire hair care industry and color industry. We created the first cream permanent hair color. We've also created dry shampoo, thank goodness for that. And again, we have some of the reflexology color mousses that we are calling the Agora Expert Mousse. Now this is a wall chart, and I do encourage my salons that I educate with to hang these wall charts up and utilize them. They are a plethora of information. This gives you your timing instructions, application, who these products would be used best on. The Agora Expert Mousse gives you options for timing and processing from anywhere to 5 to 20 minutes, depending on if you're looking for tonal value, if you're looking to maybe camouflage a few of the first whites that your client may begin to see, or if you've got a client that has a really vibrant red and they're wanting to continue to see that vibrancy throughout. These Agora Expert Mousses are going to last you about 8 shampoos. So there's not a ton of commitment with them, but it is definitely going to give you some options as far as tonal value, some vibrancy, and some possible first white coverages as well. Now we're going to talk about just a moment the products that my model used while she was shampooing her hair. We used the BC Monicure Hair Therapy Fiber Force. This is a fantastic new product that has hit with Schwarzkopf in the past several months and become very popular very fast. This is a really nice product for over-processed, damaged hair that I'm sure we didn't do, but we've got some new clients coming into us and they need some really strong care for their hair. This is going to be like a prescription plan. This is going to be able to give your client 100% reborn hair. This is also going to be something that they use temporarily. Anywhere from 4 to 10 weeks is the allowance for this product, and then they can switch back to any of the BC products that they choose or that you choose, that you guys choose together. This is also excellent for like my daughter Bailey, the teenagers that are really rough on their hair, whether it be styling it in an updo messy bun while it's wet or using possibly too hot styling tools while it's dry. The BC Fiber Force is an excellent choice for those clients as well. And remember, it's a prescription plan, 4 to 10 weeks use only. Now we also use some of the BC Hair Therapy oil potion. This has marula and argan oil in it. This is also an unburdening, non-burdening product. It has a smaller smaller molecule that's not going to overburden hair and not leave it feeling limp and lifeless, yet it's going to give it lots of shine and manageability. This is also a new technology that evaporates and doesn't overburden the hair and allows for your client to have nice, smooth, touchable, silky, soft hair. Now, we're also going to be using some of our OSA styling products, and what I'm going to be doing with the model today is a blowout with wave. We're first going to apply a generous portion of our Hold Miracle Mousse. My client, or my daughter, has lots of hair, but it's really smooth and really straight and very fine. So I'm going to use a little bit more of a strong hold. This has a level 4 out of 4 hold in our OSA styling line. And to do our finishing touches, once we've completed the blow dry and taken the curls out, I'll be using the Elastic, which is a really nice working spray with a level hold of 1. I'm going to bring my model back and we'll be here in just a moment. Here is the result of our Agora Expert Mousse. A beautiful shine on the ends of her ombre, just enough to give it some little bit of dimension back and some shine quality, and her ends feel fantastic. I wish you guys could feel this. So again, like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to do a blowout with some wave on Bailey, and we're going to section out here in the back and start to apply the mousse again a bit generously because we do want to make sure we get some hold to this curl. So what we're going to do is take our Osis Hold Miracle mousse. And let me go ahead and say I have already applied the BC oil potion to her ends before I combed her out. This is going to keep it nice and silky for us. Give it a little shake. A nice amount in the palm of your hand, and just begin to apply. Section by section is best. Once we get a few sections completed, we'll go through and comb the product to make sure it's evenly distributed. Another really nice part to working with Schwarzkopf products is the scent. I know how everyone is. Anytime we want to test something out, what's the first thing we do? We open it and smell it. You or your clients will not be disappointed with the textures, the smells, and the results from the BC Bonicure hair care line and the OSA styling line. We'll be back in just a second. So we've got our application of the OSA's Miracle Hold Mousse. I'm just going to comb it through to make sure we've got even distribution. And then we're going to begin in the back, and we're going to blow dry using a round brush on medium heat. And once we complete the nape section, we're going to stop the blow dryer. We're going to pin it up into like a pin curl, a barrel curl, excuse me, and let that set. We'll do the entire head this way. I'm going to let you guys watch a few sections, then we'll be back once it's complete. Sectioning off the back nape area, pinning the rest of the hair up out of the way, and we'll begin our blow dry. Split this into two separate sections now that we've got it nice and smooth and damp. I'm going to wrap the hair completely around the brush, let it set for just a moment, and unwind with the twist. I'll show you on this side. Let it set for a moment to cool and line with a twist. Now we're going to take this entire bottom nape section and we're going to make our barrel curl and pin this up. Let this rest while we continue to blow dry and set the rest of the head. And I'll be back to show you what that looks like. As you can see, I've gotten the majority of the head completed. What I'm going to do is just show you a little bit more of me working through the sides, and I want this to be directional back. So we're going to take longer vertical partings, and I'm just going to roll this away from her face and pin it just like the rest and let those set so that we'll get those nice beautiful waves when we get completed. So I'll let you guys just watch the technique for a few. just using the single prong hairpins on either side of the barrel curl to hold these in place. And I am using about 2-inch wide vertical sections as my partings. I'll complete this curl and we'll be back to show you the completed project. I'll be right back. As you can see, I've completed the full blowout and every piece of hair is pinned into a nice barrel curl. This is going to give us a really pretty wave, a light wave and some volume. This is also a fabulous technique to use, let's say before you begin to do a nice formal styling on someone that had hair that was a little more curly or had a little bit of a wave to it, and you just wanted to get a nice smooth blowout with some volume involved as well. This is definitely a nice technique for you to use. What I'm going to do now is just go ahead and start taking the pin curls out and releasing the wave. The only product that's in the hair at the moment is the BC Oil Potion that of course we used before we began to comb, and then again we have applied our Osis Miracle Hold Mousse. This is also a really nice technique to use on someone. Let's say your salon has a blowout bar and you wanted to provide a really nice volume enhancing blowout. This would be the technique that you would want to use in order to obtain that blowout. Now we did let this set for a few minutes, about 5 minutes, just in order to allow it to cool and set properly. It is also very important that you make sure that the hair is completely dry when you do a set like this, so that when you take it out there isn't any kind of damp places that will mess up what you're trying to achieve. Her Agora Expert Mousse application looks beautiful. Her ends felt really nice throughout the blow dry service as well. And like I said previously, she does have a lot of hair, but it is very fine in texture and has no curl whatsoever. So this is going to give her a little bit of volume. See here what we're beginning to achieve. Haley's been a trooper today. I appreciate her help, and my husband helped behind the video. Now there's several different options once you have removed the pin curls and you have your wave in order to complete the look. You can brush this out and give just a really nice gentle wave with a paddle brush or a boar bristle brush. But the option that we're looking for is more of this. We want to see just this beautiful texture. And she's got some nice lift and volume in her crown area. Now to complete this style, I'm going to use a little of the elastic, the Yosis elastic spray, just to give it some hold. I don't want to make it too stiff and sticky. That's not what this product is going to do. It's just going to give us some nice control. I hope that you can see how beautiful her ombre is with her gorgeous blowout texture. Really nice finishing service for your clients in the salon. We're going to let Bailey step away and we'll be right back. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really enjoyed making it. It's been an experience. Education is very important to me, and I appreciate the opportunity that Schwarzkopf has afforded me to do so and to share that passion and partnership that Schwarzkopf looks to share with everyone in our industry. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Thank you, Schwarzkopf, for sharing that quote from Nelson Mandela with me. Have a great day.